whole entire freaking thing has come, oh, I can't do lefts and rights, but also, you know, what is reality? Well, reality is this giant branch. So there's that. Anyways, I'm just saying that's where we are here. And now let's just start turning that way. The pivoting on my manual. Who needs automation? I'll just turn it right here on top of this stump. So yeah, more tree, more tree, more tree. Let's keep turning because, look, I ought to put that bin out at some point. Because you see that white there? That is the edge of my structure. And it clearly goes up and over there. But, you know, it's not globally ready yet, so we won't put that on the camera today. As you can see, the fucking branch comes down and all the way around the back. And I shit you not, there is 2 meters, or 2 yards between the edge of the branch and my structure. So the edge of the leaves, but you see. I already went, look at this, look how much weight is in it. Wow. So yeah, welcome to the next installment of Hold Tight and Pretend It's a Plan. I have procured myself a tiny caravan, travel trailer, whatever they're called. Poorly designed structures, but you know. Yeah, 12 foot long, or about that. It's about the same length as my station wagon. I don't know, I didn't measure it myself, I just got the numbers off. But yeah, it's quite hilarious because I've got a giant long station wagon and then a tiny little caravan. I refuse to let correct size and perspective infiltrate this dimension. So, yeah, I've had it for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. It still is absolutely filthy inside. I kind of feel like, it feels like maybe 3 or 4 of me's have already owned this. As you can see up here, there seems to have, there's been an electro goblin run all sorts of fun wiring through. So I mean, good on them, but I don't know if you want to have that many taped together joins. I mean, what, did they not have any piece of wire that was longer than 4 inches long? I understand cutting it, you know, why put the hole, just cut the wire, dude, but like, something that was handy. When you think, what can you actually do with the AI app things? And I went, oh, hang on a minute, can't you put a photo and be like, oi, what's this? And so I did. I just took a photo of that thing from the bottom and fed it into Grok. And I'm like, oi, what's this? And Grok was like, oh, well, you appear to have low powered 4 LED do-it-yourself type. So exactly the kind of fun little like kids project science, you know, learning stuff that I would love to do, and someone has already done. I'm gonna get the light, put it here, and then I've got to put that bit, there's a thing inside the cupboard there, and that goes to that little black switch, and then you follow all these little wires all the way along, all the way down, all the way out through there, and then it pops out there and runs along there, and you're just like, what is even? And you slowly trace them all up. And I'm pretty sure the whole shebang is plumbed into the actual shore power system. This is like speaker wire, and it's plumbed into a 240 volt, so yeah, no. But I didn't clean it out yet, didn't get the dust and stuff yet. I blinked and my goblin self had already moved into this cute little cave, so I've been living it up in there for a couple of weeks. And I was located not where I'm sitting right now. I mean, not very far, but still. Last night I knew nothing. This morning I walk around the back, and I'm like, fairly certain there was not like 10 tons of tree 2 meters from my structure yesterday. A big heavy branch of the European tree, like it's not an Australian tree. British trees. So very dense, very full of water. They get, and now it's got that spring growth up the top, just that bit of weight from all the little leaves and stuff, and a bit of wind has pushed that whole thing forward. And that was the lower of the ones. So now there is about 4 or 5 at least taller, spindlier, heavier, scarier ones just waiting. And I was like, that is not... I really feel that more of them are going to come down. Especially with the weather that was predicted for this evening. So today I got the opportunity to hitch up and move a caravan with a vehicle for the first time ever. And I have successfully not backed the vehicle straight into the caravan. Yes. I successfully brute force managed to shove the thing on the other. Yeah, cool. Because it's not got weight in it yet. So like I was able to at least... I successfully put it on the wagon. I successfully remembered to, remove the chocks and everything. And I successfully I brought it out from under the trees as best I can. Out from under the trees, and then went, oh no, just go around again. So I did a lap of my own yard, and I just went, oh no, like, just one lap, please. Otherwise, like, what? Oh, I just live here now. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's crooked. Oh, better. So I just did that one lap. I was like, yep, get it done. Because the wind was picking up, the temperature was dropping. Well, it's not bad, it's just springtime in Australia. And so I have successfully unhitched the vehicle. I successfully put the vehicle in forward. I was just standing there looking at the toe. Like, I got so close. And the toe ball and the toe hitch were about like 4 inches sideways from each other. And I was just stood there looking at it for so long. So, like, as per the original task, get it out from under the tree that's clearly going to go flump tonight, probably. I've successfully achieved that. The stability of how I've said it. Nobody said I had to, like, make it good afterwards. I just had to get it out from under the tree. And so now, I just did it normal. One of the legs doesn't come down, one does. I'm hoping that is just a rust grease situation. And it seems to want to go, it's just stuck. Unfortunately, of course, that has to be on the door side and the slightly downhill side. So I know that I'm just freaking out about not much. But, also, like, when your whole home is just sort of, like, don't step too heavy on anything. Otherwise, it goes, I don't know, I'm being very cautious. It's mindful movement. It's stepping down onto the step and out, or back in. Like, I don't think that I can just stand on the step to come in and the whole thing will come at me. But also, I don't know, and I'm very concerned that it feels like it wants to go backwards. I only have 2 chocks and they're quite small. So I've got them both behind. I wasn't sure, with the jockey wheel on the front, and I was like, oh, well, I suppose you just keep going down until it's the level-ish. So that's all the way down the bottom. And I was like, well, that'll make it less tippy. I got the one leg down at the back. But also it really kind of feels like it wants to be this way. And also, of course, I can't see any obvious manual park brake on the front. It hasn't got that big shiny lever like I've seen before. There's a weird kind of situation there. So I think that it may actually have, or have had at one point, electric brakes on it. But that's no use to me. I mean, I already got onto putting the wood panel across the front. Just to put a any weight in the front end because I was sleeping in the back here. So, yeah. So I really hope that I don't drop my own home on its ass. I am not prepared at all for the actual concept of move. I've built many homes over the decades, but the one sentence that traveling folk just and you can see it though. They laugh, but it's not funny. They laugh because it is funny, and it's not funny, and it is funny, but it's not funny. It really felt like one of those if you know, you know things. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, it's fine. You just haven't, what do they say? Oh, every time you drive, everything's going to be a mini earthquake. So just prepare for that. That is something that sentence has terrified me in just how do I conceptually design how I'm going to utilize a space. I moved 10 yards. I moved this 10 yards. And I managed to successfully lose my mug for an hour. So I don't know. It was safe under a bush. That's not going to work if I want to go more than 10 yards. So that's it. We're never traveling again. We've done it. We've traveled. As you can hear, the rain is happening. And I mean, I don't know. Oh, also, I suppose this is solid ground here, but now I'm overthinking. What happens with the dirt under the jockey wheel there? But yeah, everything's it's quite wobbly. I mean, it's solid, but so who knows, man? I don't know. This train is very needy. It's a passenger train. I swear though, I don't know. Maybe they just like to give the commuters on that train just a bit of a sense of their own hope. It's only this one. It's only the one this time of night. And the only thing I can think is that that's must be the popular bigger one from the city. I don't know. I don't know why that train has to have 37 horns to get through the small town. when all of the other passenger trains managed to get it done with 3 or 4. So, yeah, go you, train. Good job. Alright.